Hello everyone, welcome to my session. So today in this session we are going to learn about integers. In this integers the concept about simplifications. So how to simplify integers, addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So before we are going to simplify of these numbers, so let us see a few basic things which are very important for our simplifications. Okay, so when we are multiplication, negative integers, positive integers, and positive integer, and negative integer and negative integer. So what may be the result? Let us see now. Here, when we multiply a positive integer with a positive integer, so then the answer is a positive integer. Means the plus into plus is nothing but plus. Okay. Next, negative integer is multiplying with negative integer, then we get the positive. Means minus into minus is also plus. So these two things we have to remember, very important. Next, coming to here, a positive into negative, answer is negative, and negative into positive, answer is negative. Here, what is the simple thing to be remember? When both are positive, then the result also positive. When both are negative, then the result also positive. But when one positive and one negative, or one positive and another is negative, then we get the answer is as negative integer. So if you remember these two things, then we can able to solve all the simplifications very easily. See, by taking one example, how we can apply of these integers, let us observe. Right. For example, 3 plus of minus 7. Here 3 plus of minus 7. Here one positive integer and one negative integer. So before we simplify, first let us remove the brackets. To remove the brackets, we have to follow these simplification of integers procedure. What is here? 3 as is, here plus, here minus. So just now we discussed one positive, one negative, answer is negative. So plus into minus as minus. The next 7. Here positive is 3, negative is 7. So negative value is more than the positive value. So let us subtract 7 minus 3. Answer is 4. Which 4? Because negative value is more here. So that answer is minus 4. If the positive value is more, then positive symbol. Negative value is more, then negative symbol. Okay, so let us see one more example. Here 8 minus of minus 7. Here what is happening here? Both the symbols. So minus into minus. When both negative integers are multiplied, means negative into negative, that will become positive. Therefore 8 minus into minus plus 7. Now here both the integers are positive, so that the result is also positive. So that 8 plus 7 is 15. 8 plus 7 is 15. Okay, right. Next, we'll see some multiplications, how we can solve it. Okay. Now we'll see multiplication of integers. Right. Here minus into minus means both are negative. When two negatives are multiplied, result is positive. So plus, minus into minus, plus, and 8 3s are 24. So answer is plus 24. Here you please observe both are negative integers and the result is positive integer. Now let us see here 7 into minus 6. 7 is nothing but plus. So one positive integer and one negative integer. So product of positive and negative. Here we know very well positive and negative result will be negative. So that plus into minus, minus, and 7 6 are 42. So here you understand that positive into negative, answer is negative. So product of two positive is always positive. Product of two negative is always positive. Product of positive and negative or negative and positive will be negative.
Dear students,
let us learn integers and their simplifications. So in this we know very well an integer is a positive or negative whole number including 0, means we have negative integers as well as positive integers. Okay, and we have there are 4 operations in this integers. So how many are there? 4 operations. So first one is addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Now these 4 integer operations we can see, first one is the addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. See, we have some rules. So in that the first one is sum of two positive integers is always positive. See here, plus 5 and plus 1, answer is plus 6, means sum of two positives and the result is also positive. Here we have the second rule, that is sum of two negative integers is always negative, means here minus 5 and minus 1, when we add these two we will get the minus 6. So the rule 1 is about sum of two positive integers is always positive, and the rule 2 is sum of two negative integers is always negative. Here rule 3 is about sum of a positive and a negative integer could be positive or negative or 0. Let us do some practice on addition. Here when we add plus 5 plus 6, means two positive integers adding, so we are going to get the answer is plus 11, so means positive. Next minus 3 and minus 2, so the answer is minus 5. Here two negative integers added, so we got the result as negative. And here minus 6 and plus 5, so here negative value is more than positive value, so the answer is minus 1. Here plus 8 minus 7, from 8 if you subtract 7, so that we will get as plus 1. Here what? Positive value is more than the negative value. The next last one, minus 9 plus 9, when negative positive both are same, the answer is 0. So when we have these problems, so let us see how to do. Here plus 5 and minus 2, so from 5 minus 2, answer is plus 3. Here minus 3 minus 4 both are negative, so that both the values are negative, so what do we get? Minus 7. Here we have the brackets, so let us remove the brackets before we simplify. So minus 1, here minus into minus will get as plus, so 2, minus 1 plus 2, so the answer is plus 1. As here also minus 5 and minus into minus will become as plus 3, so minus 2, answer is minus 2. Here 7 minus into minus plus, so 7 plus 6 is equal to 13. So this is the way we can able to solve the Here we will learn some rules to be multiplication. So when a positive is multiplied with a positive, then we get as positive. When we negative and multiplied with negative is also positive. Here when both the symbols are different, so that we get the negative, means plus into minus we get minus, and minus into plus we get as minus. Here when same symbols are multiplied, positive we get the positive, or negative we get the positive. Here we have to understand it. Okay, right, let us see. Here some practice multiplications we can able to see here. Here plus, first let us multiply the symbol. Here plus, here minus, so plus into minus we get the minus, means positive into negative. Here different symbols are there, so we get negative. 6 3s are 18. Next, here both the symbols are positive, so that positive into positive, positive. 3 3s are 9. Here one is negative, one is positive. So answer is minus negative. So 4 5s are 20. Here both the symbols are multiplied with negative symbol. So minus into minus we get plus 6 2s are 12. Here also minus into minus will be plus and 7 8s are 56. So please understand, when same symbols we get plus, when different symbols we get minus. So children, let you practice some more problems based on these operations of integers, then you understand perfectly. Thank you.